Hello everybody, welcome back to another Hogwarts Legacy video. In the last video, we did some side missions, and the big thing is we returned the dragon egg to the dragon, and that was pretty cool. So we kind of ended that. Well, we kind of ended off like a cliffhanger because I think Poppy's grandma's got attacked by the poachers, maybe. But we don't have another mission for that little quest yet, so if we do get it, then that'd be cool. But if we don't, then that's fine as well. But where am I supposed to be meeting this man at? Oh, never mind. I don't want to keep Poppy waiting, so... Hold on. Fuck, there's another one. Is it in Hogwarts? She's on the ground. Okay. Oh, I thought she was at the tower. I'm glad I didn't teleport to the tower then, because she would not have been there.
Yeah.
Are you not even going to be there when I come here?
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you
Hello.
are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to
Alright,
the
let's go talk to
centaurs.
some
We need to be
centaurs.
careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Did you think on it? Okay, cool. Where are you at? Oh, you're at your house? Oh, this isn't the house. I don't have a teleporter to there. Show the Philcroft, and then I'll go there. Time to get our second unforgivable curse.
I hope they know what they're doing on that.
There's no telling what lies in wait.
You're here. Good.
Hi, Sebastian.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Second report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In the area behind the great room, which had suffered decay amid the turned over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removable objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
I'm just interested to get Imperio afterwards.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Spiders again.
At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you there. Everything not insects. Why did I just try to repair something?
Accio. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Leviosa.
Up there. Finally, fuck.
Protego!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous lock.
A stuffed
Brilliant.
toy dragon. Yeah, and a stuffed toy dragon at that.
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo!
The world of another spider. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Bombarda!
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio! There's something here by the altar.
Foolishly mentioned the relic in my report was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors, forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it. First, I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked up on the side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Dear God, stop it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
First, I'm going back the way I came because I thought this was might not have been the way that we needed to go. Just the way that we need to go. So I'm gonna check over here real quick. Hey, fuck you, bro. Or fuck you, bitch.
Incendio. Confringo, defendo.
Suck it, motherfucker. Literally just guys to fight. Fuck. Okay, well.
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Bombarda. Accio. Bombarda.
Thank you for the map for helping me
We've
find
made it
this
this
one.
far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete.
Alrighty.
Accio!
And I'm back here.
Wingardium Leviosa. If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
There we go. I was like, okay, now. Where it was. Not so close. There you go.
You've done it!
Using
I
bones
knew we'd
to
get
open a
through.
door is kind of
I felt it
morbid,
in my
but you know.
bones.
Nice.
You're
Before
so
we trudge on
funny.
further,
You're
I
literally the
just
funniest
realised
person I think I've ever heard.
The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Yeah, how do you
Where
know?
did you learn the Imperious curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Isn't that like a war crime?
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the
You
blasting
just like
curse?
admitted to like
Same
a
idea,
crime.
except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably
Yes, give
wise
me.
to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Piece of shit.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Also, do I have another talent? Do I have more? I don't. Oh, fuck. Well. Okay, well, I need this one, so when I get my talent for 29, I don't think I'm going to unlock Imperio the Imperial one. I'm going to keep it for this one. And then if I unlock another one, then I'll use the Imperial one. Because I need the one that where it kills it, because the Crucio with the Killing Curse one, that's an unstoppable duo. Fuck. Well, time to learn it, or time to use it. looks like a not fun room. Room number 1.
Bombarder! Stupefy!
You fuck off for 2 seconds, you fucking cunt.
Bombarder! Imperio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Defender! Depulsor!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Bombarder! Incendio!
This catacomb has suffered decay.
Ah, rare chest.
Summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Confringo! Bombarder!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Fuck you, how you doing? Okay, I can't get through there. Alrighty. Well,
Wingardium Leviosa! Depulsor! Accio! That worked.
it's not what I want. Oh. Did it work?
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. Confringo! Protego! Fringo! Crucial. Stupefy! Crucial. Protego! Stupefy!
Did I die? Oh shit! I didn't realize I died. Whoopsie.
That worked. Keep going. Imperio!
Not the little one. Uh-oh.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Harder.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Confringo! Accio! Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Oh, what the fuck is that? The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only Wizardkind but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent must be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
You should probably leave the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Oh, that's a nigga. That's ominous, I bet. You go first. I don't want to go. I don't want to face
that
Ominous.
ominous?
Hello, sweet child.
Ominous.
I
The
know what this
sounds we
looks
kept
like.
hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
I have to persuade Ominous. I kind of want to fight with
How much
Ominous.
did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Oh, I'm to the wrong room.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous.
Well, you did, so.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
I'm not allowed a broom. This is bullshit. Fuck, I'll walk. Hey, but we have another unforgivable curse now.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Pity, not quite. I'll cut you from shoes to shadows.
Hi guys. How about you fight your own guys, brother?
Got him! Let me over! Potato! I want it!
Is that it?
Not win here!
We've got them. Don't sleep. We'll make them retreat.
Let me over! Oh, stop provoking them! I'm handling it! Stay back! Keep out the way!
There's nowhere to go.
We have to fight.
Keep out of Sword's reach! Potato! Confringo!
And you should have stayed with the crowns.
Imperio!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Oh,
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts. Aloha, Mora.
it's a show again.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Right. Now, we have to go up here and do this little thing, because I forgot to do it in the beginning of this video. So we'll go do that. We'll go do that side mission, and then we'll call it a day.
If it weren't for the cost of things these days...
I'm not going to speak with you in the other coaster bastion. Do that next episode. Hello.
Pardon me?
Hello.
Tugwood.
Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are
Booba-Tubas?
Booba-Tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-Tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
I'd go myself, but I don't
Spotted
want to.
classmates are counting
Really?
on you, so you
Fucking
must.
bitch. Shut up. I need to love that. I hate that shit. I would go, but I don't want to. Fuck you, bitch. What do you mean you don't want to?
I hope it's worth the risk. Wonder who lives here. I should investigate. This is where Sakurissa said to go. Now where are those Booba-Tubas? Just my luck, a troll. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso.
He's weak.
Revelio.
The last time you saw him catch a beast. Spends more time petting the things.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Those that go to Azkaban never
Alright, Saccharissa.
I had plenty of opportunity to pursue anything.
Here you are.
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty
Poor
classmates.
pimply peas.
One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Thank you. But we do have enough time to speak with Sebastian, because I'm pretty sure he's just going to talk. I don't think it's going to be an actual mission.
You scoundrel! I do not pay for all your school things to be rewarded with a house full of hexes! Your father's in St. Mungo's to get a screaming portrait! Awake! Will behave, or so.
Did you speak with my uncle?
What's up,
I
fuckface?
wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Okay, don't hold your breath. Getting tired of your little piss baby tantrums. Right, guys. But in the next episode, we will finally get started on some actual quests. Not with Sebastian. I'm getting tired of Sebastian's little antics. We can go to the Goblin. So, but yeah, that's where we're gonna end it here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and